still on justice for Mohbad. So 27th of this month, which is some couple of hours to come, Yomi Fabiyi, actor activist who has been vocal on justice for Mohbad. In fact, there are people out there who believe that the only connection to justice for Mohbad outside of the legal team, outside of the Alabas family, is Yomi Fabiyi. That every other person is just a talk person on justice for Mohbad, if you know what I mean. But then everybody is important on this journey, on this quest to get justice for Mohbad. So there will be a gathering in Ikeja, and 10 people will be appointed to speak directly to the police officer who is in charge, Inspector General, I think. That is what he is. That's supposed to be his designation. He will be spoken to, and all addresses will be presented. In fact, as it is, we have moved to a different wavelength on justice for Mohbad. The court cleared Naira Marley, Sam Larry, and Prime Boy. So we are left with the nurse spending, and of course, Cynthia Omowunwo Adebanjo. She will be the third person that will be attached because the police cannot allege, and they cannot put the nurse and spending on the spot and then absolve Cynthia, who was seen on camera on CCTV, the only CCTV footage released by Cynthia and a group of 14 people in that house, and of course the police. She cannot be absolved because she was seen opening the door, leading the nurse inside. Definitely, she must be held responsible. So Yomi Fabiyi is with a new update, something that is very important on justice for Mohbad as it is right now. The coroner inquest is also going to be reopened, and this is fire for fire. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to stay put from the beginning till the end. You cannot even leave this one because everywhere is on fire. Everywhere is on fire. Everywhere is getting heated up on justice for Mohbad. And Cynthia also, with her crew, with her own crew, you know, with all the lies and shenanigans presented, the lies she put out there at the talk show she went to, you'll be able to compare and contrast some of them as we proceed. Please like and share, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Returning subscribers and those that have been here, I say very big thank you to you, and to those that have tapped on the thanks button, love icon. May God bless you. May God replenish your pocket. May your pockets never run dry. If you like what we do here and you are for justice for Mohbad, kindly smash on that button that says thanks. Still on justice for Mohbad. Let's get right into it.
Murderer, and then lose the lives of many youths and young person. What is the guarantee that even the, we just have to understand the consequence of, continuous cover up or trying to sweep it under the carpet. So whatever the case may be, about this stage, they will say you, this stage we have tried. Let the truth be established, because naturally, the real thing that happened are just coming out by itself. The real truth about what by Mohbad is coming naturally. And who will say, because I have small position, I want to start coming in between or in place? Only whoever that person is. Come on, the bonito on my brain. Ọlọ́run wá pé mo fún yín wọ́n ní tó wọ́n fún ẹ ló sọ pé ìjà ò ṣe mú ojú Ọlọ́run lọ. And now I want to start, mo fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fi ẹ́ ṣe ẹlẹ́yà kó lè mọ̀ pé o ò ní agbára kan. Ìwọ tí ó yẹ pé o lè sọ pé kò sùn kó jójú oorun yẹn ló máa gbà tó máa díwèrè tí ó gba yín mọ̀ báyìí pé kí ló ṣe ẹ́ nìyí. Ṣùgbọ́n people will now be able to come back and say kò gbọ́ngbà yẹn ni. Òun gangan ló wà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad. Ó bá ń torá wa yóò mọ̀ pé òun lòun dáwọ́ bò tó ń protect yẹn tó pa Mohbad. Ẹ wo nǹkan tó wá dìdàkudà. Àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ náà tó wá dẹlẹ́yà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Wọn mọ̀ pé nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ó máa padà ṣẹlẹ̀. Wọ́n á rò bóyá ogun táwọn ti ń ṣe ó ti borí gbogbo ẹ̀. Torí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ṣe rí ọ̀la ò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni babaláwo ṣe ń dín fọ́nrán rún. A sọ fún ẹ pé òun tó bá sọ fún ẹ pé bàbá ìbá ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ọ̀la tó bá tún yá ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀run ni, because at the end of ẹlòmíì mọ́ mí nínú owó yẹn, ẹlòmíì mọ́ mí nínú kò tiẹ̀ mọ́ mí nínú ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀run, ó kọ̀ gbọ́ kó máa sọ pé wọ́n dífá ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀run ni, kò mọ́ mí nínú ẹ̀, àwọn bàbá wọn sọ, àwa realize pé in fact yìí tóun tiẹ̀ ti ṣe láti gan bóyá bíi 3 months or 2 months ago lòun ti ṣe tòun lá, òun dẹ̀ ń fèsì ogun tó involve Ọlọ́run, báwo lòun ṣe fẹ́ mọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run ti pass message fóun tóun ò gbọ́, ìyẹn ni pé àbí dis àbí ṣé torí ẹ̀ náà lẹ ṣe di aṣọ fún òkú tẹ́ tún fi kòkò tẹ́ ń fi gbogbo fetish things sínú ojú olórí ọmọ 26 years old, torí mi mọ̀ tí tábà tiẹ̀ wá tábà wá jẹ́ nǹkan kan ṣé à ń ṣe Africans, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you throw fetish things on the corpse of a 26 years old boy? Kí lẹ́jọ́ ń dàpọ̀, àwa wí tán wọ́n béèrè, why did you throw the cloth? Olóòfin dáàbò bòbò ẹni tí ọlọ́pàá pè tí ó lè yọjú, ó láṣọ tó lè fi dáàbò bò òkú, ó ní tó lè fi dáàbò bò rẹ tí ẹgí máa pè é tó dé máa gbogbo tó fẹ́ sọ gan máa sá kúrò brain ẹ̀, tó máa fọwọ́ rẹ lórí tó máa ní kó máa lọlé. Èmi understand mi tẹ́ ń ṣe o, mi mọ àwọn tó ń kíyìn lẹ́yìn o, mi mọ àwọn tó sọ fún yín pé kẹ́ máa jó lọ, kò sí tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀, wọ́n ti tàn yín ti pẹ́ o, wọ́n ti tàn yín ti pẹ́, ó wá pè kọ́ wá farabalẹ̀ gan kẹtúbá, ó lè jẹ́ humility gan la fi hàn pé ok mistake ni, ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run sọ pé o ò lè jẹ lọ because of your terrible behaviour. Ẹ wo iye àwọn tẹ parọ́ mọ́, ẹ wo iye àwọn tẹ kọ́kọ́ wọ́ sínú case until tí ìjọba ṣe free wọn. The question is, how did we get to the stage that had this people? Torí gbogbo àwọn kan ẹni lọ́wọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ tọ́jú ẹ̀, oró gbogbo ẹ̀ tó ro access gbogbo nǹkan ọ̀bọ̀ yìí, o tún wó sùsù o tún parọ́ mọ́rú èmi. Ṣé mi mo ní kádùrà wá ṣáàtì mi ọ̀pù? Ó ní wọ́n sọ fún mi kémi wá wo fóònù ní zone níbo ẹni command, níbo ló ti sọ fún mi? Níbo mo ti bá Dàmọ́lá sọ̀rọ̀, màá ní kí Dàmọ́lá pa nítorí kí ni? Ṣé torí star tó ní ni, àbí torí iyì tó ní, àbúwó tó ní, àbí gbajúmọ̀ tó ní, àbíyàn tó mọ̀, àbí torí pé tó bá padà sọ pé o guilty o wọ́n wá pé ogún Mohbad fún mi tí mo ṣe máa rò pé kòkó parọ́ mọ́, àbí nítorí pé tí Mohbad bá rí justice mi ní jẹ́ Yomi Fabiyi mọ́ tó máa ti jẹ́ pé do or die affair. Whatever I'm doing is because that is natural me. Whatever I pursue to the end. Mi ilé kankan torí owó, mi ilé torí anything tó bá jẹ́ ẹni gbogbo nǹkan tó ti fi lọ bí àti dọ̀tí ó ti tó kí n ti yẹra kúrò àti má ṣe kọ́ mi. Màá ti travel lọ́dọ̀ Amẹ́ríkà yẹn, màá ti wà ń bẹ̀ ẹ ti gbàgbé kí mo ti ẹ̀dá sí nígbà kan wá ní ìròyìn àti lé lọ. Nǹkan tẹ́fẹ́ achieve ni pé kẹ́ lè kúrò ní ẹ̀, bọ́ kẹ́ lè mọ̀ pé ẹ̀mí yóò gbé. Àfi tí ó bá ń wù mí ní mi ìdílá tó bá ti wù mí tí bá dá sí mo mọ pàtì mi mo tó yẹ kí n dúró, mo mọ wọn ara mi. Ẹ wá wò sùsùn, ẹ wá wò pé ok Yomi Fabiyi yóò tẹ̀ wá jẹ́ nǹkan kan mọ́ nú ayé, wà ní nǹkan kan mọ́ èmi tí mo ṣe nǹkan ọba ìgbé Ọlọ́run máa mú wa o. Tẹ bá mọ iye ibi tí mo ní means láti kọ proposal lọ láti gba owó fún NGO mi tí mi ò kọ́ lọ torí pé mo ká ojú ọ̀kanjú, I need to discipline myself for 5 years. Gbogbo yín tẹ̀ ń fọ̀rọ̀ owó lọ mi ẹ̀ wò báyìí pé ṣé pé a ti gbèpè sórí ara wa ṣá, so ẹni ní gbogbo privilege kò dé lọ́bẹ̀. Ẹ mọ iye àwọn èèyàn tí mo mọ̀ gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì tí mo kọ̀ lè máa tẹ́sì àbí kí n máa lọ sọ́fíìsì wọn tó máa fún mi ní little contract tí mo máa gẹ́ lọ ní ìṣe. Mo ní human rights yẹn náà because human rights yẹn ò ní jẹ́ kí n lè lọ sí kọ́ máa fi kọ́ ní ìní báwọn lọ fún contract. Yomi, when I see you, Yomi ò tiẹ̀ béèrè wa, Yomi you didn't come, Yomi ò ṣe pẹ̀lú wa, kò jọ. Ẹ tí really understanding because tí o bá sí by gbé sí ni orí social media everybody máa ti máa pariwo, yet some people like you allow people to brainwash you and think wọ́n sọ mí di sàáwò kí kó má bàa yí lé wa lórí ká má bàa ti kéré ti jùbọ̀. Activism is not really about winning case. It's about ensuring that justice and human rights is protected. So ó lè jẹ́ right if defendant ẹni tó fẹ̀sùn kàn ni, it doesn't necessarily mean that the fact that you're fighting for the right of that person then gbogbo charges tó bá gbé sí ló máa jẹ̀bi ló máa jàre. No, people don't understand. They think when you're fighting for human rights it means that the person does not have a case to answer or must not be found guilty. No, ó máa tó yé gbogbo yín what we are standing for or what we are doing, and at the end of the day kọ́lọ́ máa fi kó tó yá pa wá ẹ̀mí gígùn ló sọ̀yà. I have more tasks and more things to do because the public and the masses, they've done many things to me, can be violent towards the man. Don't get so angry that you will fight, you will attack your man because you think, if your parents cannot contain your anger, don't go and use it to hurt or attack another person's child. It is a serious criminal offense, and it gets worse if the violence leads to loss of life. No matter who you know, no matter the criminals that will want to cover you up, no matter people that want to bring stain to whatever they represent, by covering you up or finding an excuse as to why you must escape justice, when the true law and the true justice is coming, trust me, it's either they also pay with the life of their own self and children, and justice will still be served. You will still realize that it has no place in any society. So respect the right to life of every human that you know. Let's go to one corner. Let's go and take the person's life. They will cover up. They will not know it's us. Who told you? The limit of what you know is no. When it is time, you realize that no matter how far you run, no matter where you run to, no matter how long, a society that is together, they will find a way around it and justice will be served. So live your life peacefully and let the other person live a peaceful life. And at the end of the day, you realize the fact that that is the best way this country can get better. And that is the only way we can reap and benefit from this country. If you want this country to be useful to you, you must present yourself, sacrifice your time and everything for this country, for ideas that all of us will benefit together. In this Justice for Mohbad case, it is not to bring Mohbad back, but it is something that if we succeed in it, it's not going to be useful to me alone. It's not going to be useful to Odorebi alone. It's not going to be useful to Supreme Lady alone. It's not going to be useful to Silence is Golden alone. It's what will be beneficial to all of us. And that is why you are seeing me investing my time and resources. So, and that is how the society will get better. Anything that will be of communal benefit, always find time to be part of it. That way, you can say, I play my part. I am certain that this country, I can challenge the country to be there for me as well. But when you neglect Nigeria and you neglect movements like this, ideas like this, and you're sitting back, who will be there if it's in your turn? It doesn't necessarily have to be when you buy. Justice is in different form. Tomorrow, are you still going to be asking for justice? Do you think you will not need justice one day? What if what you are doing in Mohbad's case now is what the society is doing for you? Will you be happy? Are you going to curse Nigeria and Nigerians? I leave you to your conscience, and I'm suing you to court of conscience. Answer this as you go to bed, and let's see you tomorrow if your conscience actually arrests you and speak the truth to you. That this movement, Justice for Mohbad, is not to benefit Yomi Fabiyi. It's not to benefit anybody. It's an idea that will bring communal benefit. Tí ó bá fulẹ̀, tí ìdájọ́ òdodo tó bá fulẹ̀ lórí Mohbad, whoever tó bá gba ẹ̀mí ẹ̀, we have thousands and thousands and millions of them that would have want to do the same thing. But because if justice is served, you realize that millions of those people would have a rethink, and you might have been one of the potential victims. Your son, your daughter might be one of the potential victims, but because this stance we took, that means you are saving your own life. And that is why some choices we make, we are saving our own lives. I love you. I appreciate you from the depth of my heart. For all of you supporting us, supporting Break the Silence Foundation, we know what we are doing. And by God's grace, we'll deliver on this mandate, because we're not going to be backing down. Immediately donate a life for me for struggle. And at the end of the day, I won't even die. Mohbad tẹ́ wo yẹn spirit ẹ̀ ó yìí kéré síta wa irú àwa yìí pìtìpìtì anyway ẹ má jà lẹ́nu àti ẹ̀ níkú a máa yí, and justice will be served and the truth will be established. Enjoy your night rest and remember to sleep, okay? See you guys. 1 p.m., Moise Banere Street, GRA Ikeja, and let's stand and fight for justice. Justice for Mohbad, justice for all. Injustice to Mohbad, injustice to all. The youth, the students, the public will win and will win well in this Mohbad case, and the country will be safer for all of us and our children.
Welcome back. Well, you've heard it all. You've heard it all. It is what it is, and as it is right now, like I said at the beginning, there's going to be a gathering. There's going to be a protest, but in a different way. It is not going to be at the Freedom Square. It is not going to be effective there. According to the latest development, it will be more preferable, it will be more efficient if this protest is brought right to the desk of the police that has been recently installed. So, for us to get clarity, for us to know way forward, the new lead that Yomi Fabiyi is talking about is the 3-second video that Mohbad's brother said the tape is longer than that. And there is a guy called Zomo. They said he used to be in the military. Mohbad asked him to step aside, retire and come join him on his journey. Cynthia talked about that 3-second video, but the Zomo guy is saying something else right now about that 3-second video. And the 3-second video definitely is a lead, and not just a lead. The police obviously did not handle this justice for Mohbad appropriately. Cynthia must be dealt with. She cannot escape this. She cannot escape being charged. You cannot arrest or charge to court someone who had given contact or contacted a nurse to come treat his friend who was in desperation, who was in a critical condition and situation. I know that hospitals are around, or even a clinic and hospital is around Mohbad's house, and that's where he should have gone to. According to the report, he had rejected, he had refused, he had cursed, he had fought. He didn't want to go to the hospital. That's what they said. That's what they said. Cynthia said the same thing, that Mohbad's uncle had asked him to go to the hospital. He refused. He said he's not going, and he went home all the same. According to them, he rejected the suggestion and the plea to go to the hospital. He preferred home. And if the police is now, or the DPP, if they are now saying that spending should be held responsible, and the nurse for administering medication that she's not authorized, licensed to, what about the person that opened the door? Is she not part? Is she not part of the collaborators? How can spending be held responsible and not Cynthia? That is the question that a lot of people are asking. So there will be a gathering, and it will be done in the field right there. I think they said it is the police college or something, or the police. It is right there in Ikeja. Details, obviously, you can get update and details about it. The new lead and pending update, or let's say evidence that the previous police did not work upon, all of it will be worked upon. It might be possible that they could have contacted the new police officer. After all, they are all in the same, cartel together. But when you are put on the spot, you will have no option than to act. You will have to act, because there is no way out of it.